Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Mikey's Movie Rampage. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much for the views that I've got on the other videos. I appreciate it greatly. And I think we sneaked in a couple of new subscribers, so thank you. Welcome to the Mafia. On today's episode, it's a Mikey's Movie Rampage, of course. So we're going to discuss a film that's getting ready to be released in theaters. And it comes out on July of this year. And it's a film that was directed by a Gareth Edwards. Now, I'm not really familiar with his style, but he has directed such films as Godzilla from 2014. And I think that's the one with the Bryan Cranston in it from Breaking Bad. I haven't watched that one. I haven't seen it. I own it, but I just haven't watched it yet. He also directed the film Monsters from 2010. And he directed Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Now, I am a fan of Star Wars, the Star Wars franchise. I've enjoyed a lot of them. But sadly, and this is my opinion, sadly, when Disney bought the franchise, they have kind of burnt it to a crisp, in my opinion. They've had movie after movie, TV show after TV show, cartoon after cartoon. They put out so much stuff, and it's too much, in my opinion. It's too much. But today we're going to talk about, like I said, it's directed by Gareth Edwards, slated to come out in July. And it's a film called Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, this is one of those franchises that have kind of stood the test of time. For the most part, I've liked them. I've enjoyed all of them. I really have. But it's one of those franchises where I think it's about time to let it pass, to let it die out. But I'm interested to see this one. And this one's going to star Scarlett Johansson, who plays the character of Zora. And she also starred in such films as The Avengers, Eight-Legged Freaks, and a little film called Lucy. Now, I've seen all three of those films. I've seen Eight-Legged Freaks several times. And to be honest with you, I never even recognized her in this film, so I have no idea. I had no idea she played in Eight-Legged Freaks as many times as I've watched it. But all three films were fantastic. I enjoyed them a lot. So I'm kind of interested to see where she takes this character of Zora, where she takes it in this film. The film also stars a Rupert Friend, who plays the character of Martin, and he also played in such films as Hitman, Agent 47, Infinite, and Canary Black. Now, I have not seen Hitman Agent 47. I did watch the first film, which he wasn't in it, but I did see the first one, and I haven't seen the second one. And I've never watched either of the other films either, so I don't know much about him as an actor. But I do want to watch Agent 47 because, like I said, I've seen the first one, and I just haven't watched the second one yet. And the film also stars Jonathan Bailey as Dr. Loomis. No, it's not the Dr. Loomis from Halloween. Sorry. But he plays the character of Dr. Loomis. And he has starred in such films as Wicked. And he lent his voice to video games like Anthem and Final Fantasy Endwalkers. Now, I have not seen Wicked. It's not one of those films that's in my repertoire of films to watch. So I know nothing about, I know it's like a reboot of, Wizard of Oz or whatever. But I have no interest in watching that film. But Anthem looks like a pretty cool game. I've seen some spots on it. It's already out. It's been out for a little bit, I believe. But Final Fantasy, I've never been a fan of the Final Fantasy games. Don't hate me in the comments, but it's just not my genre of game that I like to play. Now, the plot for this film is 5 years post Jurassic World Dominion. An expedition braves isolated equatorial regions to extract DNA from three massive prehistoric creatures for a groundbreaking medical breakthrough. Okay, so the plot has been done many times before. Many times before. In several different films. Anaconda, The Hunt for Blood Orchid, is one that comes to mind. Also, Deep Blue Sea was directed by Rennie Harlan. That one comes to mind. But I mean, it's one of those it's one of those plots that you can keep rehashing, in my opinion, and it works for whatever reason. It just works, you know. So I'm interested to see how this film goes out and how it plays through. So let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth. Let's get it.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my God.
Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the three biggest dinosaurs. Do we have to get a sample from an egg? I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst were left here.
Come on! Duncan!
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the mosasaur defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
All right, there's the trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth with Scarlett Johansson. It looks like it's going to be up to par with some of the other Jurassic World and Jurassic Park films. A lot of action, a lot of dinosaurs, and all that stuff. Cliffhanger type scenarios. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. But like I said, they've about to beat the dinosaur to death with all these movies they've come out with, but it still makes money. It still works. So, of course, they're going to keep making them. So, yeah, I do intend to watch this film. I'm interested to see where the plot goes and where it fits in with the other movies, if it does fit in with the past films. Not that we didn't see it in the trailer, but I would like to see maybe at least one or two returning characters from some of the other films, which may not be possible, but I would like to see that. If not, I'll take it for what it is. I do like dinosaur films. Some of them, dinosaurs eating people. I like that kind of stuff. I know I'm kind of strange, but anyways, movies like Carnosaur and of course the other Jurassic Park films and movies of that nature. I kind of like that stuff. So I'm interested to see how this film plays out, where it goes with the franchise. Does it fit into the franchise? Sometimes they'll make a sequel to a film and it'll come out and it'll be a good film. It just doesn't work with the original parts, for whatever reason. They change too much. They change too much stuff, or something like that, and it just doesn't work. But I'm interested to see Scarlett Johansson's character. Like I said, she's become pretty much action, 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 and I like it a lot. And I'm kind of interested to see how it's all going to play out. Now, as far as scheduling goes, we're going to go through the scheduling bit. As you all know, I'm in the process of moving. I've said it in several videos. The time has come to move and get things situated. But I do intend to make videos up until the last day before I move. So no need to worry there. But once I do get moved and once I do get set up in the new place and figure out where I'm going to do the videos at and that kind of thing, get it set up, I'll let you guys know when the videos are going to start coming back out once I stop. I will let you know when I'm going to stop until I get moved. So don't worry about that. And I will let you know when I decide to restart back up again once I get everything situated. So until I decide to move, I'm still going to put out videos. So Thursday is going to be Classic Movie Buffet Theater, where we're going to discuss a older film. And then Saturday will be another episode of Mikey's Saturday Nightmares. You guys seem to like the Saturday Nightmares program. So I do intend to keep it going. And speaking of that, like I said in the other video, a gentleman had left me in the comments a huge list of movies that he would like to see on the channel at some point in time. So I went through that list. I've picked out a bunch, several, that I am highly excited to talk about. And the other ones that are on the list, I will get to eventually. I will do them. So don't worry about that. I perused through the list of movies that he sent, and some of them I have not even seen before. So I'm going to have to watch those before I can do anything with them. But I do intend to watch them. I do intend to put them on the channel. So look forward to that. And like I said, until I stop making videos, I'm going to keep putting them out, and I'll let you know when I'm going to stop and when I'm going to restart. So, with all that being said, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for watching the videos, for liking the videos, for leaving comments. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so and joining the Mafia family. I am by no means a big-time YouTuber. I just do my little spiel and throw it out there. If people watch it, they watch it. If they don't, that's okay too. But I do enjoy the views that I'm getting. I'm getting some pretty decent views on some of the videos. It's fantastic. I love doing it. And since I've started, I really don't want to stop. And I don't plan to stop. So with all that being said, I'm going to end the video here. Like I said several times already. But I will see you guys in the next video, which, like I said, will be on Thursday, and it'll be a Classic Movie Buffet Theater. So until Thursday, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, folks.